Hey, what's going on? You're live in the studio, Drop On Studio with Abrew and King David, man. We got a prediction today. We're talking about our dogs in Texas for tomorrow. It's gonna be a great one. My prediction, King David gonna give his prediction, and we're gonna go from there. I've seen all of the national pundits have been picking Texas. When they keep saying it's hard to beat a team twice. Well, what are your opinion on that, King David?
Generally, I agree, but it could be done. We seen it done last year between Washington Huskies and Oregon, so it can be done. Typically, if you beat a team twice, you just the better team. Point blank.
Mm-hmm. In your heart of hearts, how you feel about Georgia? Are they the better team, or they the better coach team, or Texas ain't proved anything, or Georgia ain't proved nothing? How you feeling about the whole game, the matchups between the coaching staffs and the players, offense and defense? How you feeling about
I definitely think it's a good matchup. The edge
it?
in coaching goes to Georgia. I think
Hmm.
Kirby Smart is one of the top coaches in the league right now.
Yeah.
So definitely the edge in coaching goes to Georgia. We can break down each position if you like and try
Okay.
to go. But overall, I like the Georgia team.
Hmm.
Just overall.
Yeah, wearing the red and the black jersey. So with the G, so my prediction's already out there. You know what I mean? I ain't even half stepping, man. I ain't even keeping the people guessing. When I came on camera, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it should be a good, very good game though. I see a very good game.
Uh, I see. I'm gonna put it like this, man. And I probably have to walk back my words, but I don't see this game being close. I'm seeing what I believe is Georgia gonna punch them boys in the mouth. I believe it's gonna be more of a once. It's gonna be more of the same thing that we saw last time. I understand when you fight a person one time and you can feel their power, and maybe you could change them up a little bit. But man, when a person just got your number, styles make fights. Heck, look, how many boxers lost back to back in fights? You know what I mean? You fought that man, and then he came back and will get a rematch and still get whooped. You know what I mean? So I believe Kirby gonna be ready for these boys. I believe Beck is going to be on this game tomorrow. Not saying Texas ain't gonna give us a run for our money. I do think Texas gonna score. I don't think they're gonna get shut out in the first half like they did last time. But at the same time, I think at the end of the day, Georgia gonna debo them more. But that's Abrew opinion. You know what I mean?
Okay, I I surely hope so.
Uh,
I'm a Georgia fan. I'm surely hoping that's what happens. But I think it'll be a little bit closer this time than last time. Me personally.
okay, okay. What you thinking? 3 point, 7 point?
Uh, if I had to pick a score, I'd probably say somewhere in the range of 34 to 30.
Okay, okay. That's on pins and needles. You know what I mean? That right there got me on pins and needles. Abu might have to walk it back, but right now I'm looking at 38-17. I'm looking at Georgia coming out, dog walking them cats. I'm looking at Georgia, you know what I mean, handling their business. Um, and that just go from statistics. I see a lot of people came out today and said that um, Texas has gotten a lot better on defense, but if you looked at um, their stats for the year, they ain't played about one or two teams. I think two or three top 25 teams all season. With Georgia, them played over five in just five top 10. You know what I mean? So if one team playing top 10 teams and one team barely playing top 25 teams, of course their defense is going to look a lot better. That's my perspective.
Yeah, competition matters, and I agree. Georgia is more battle tested. Had tougher
Mm-hmm.
strength of schedule. So I definitely agree from that standpoint.
Mm-hmm. So, and then another thing that when I was going through my stats today, my notes today, uh, Carson Beck came out. His first three games, I think he was like 11, 7 touchdowns, something like that. No interceptions. And then the next 6 games, I think he came out like um, 12, 6 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. Some crazy. The number was crazy. But his last 3 games, he been 11 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. So uh, I'm hoping he just shut off that interception bug. But right now, everybody talking about how Georgia looked against Georgia Tech and UMass. But I'm thinking Styles make fights in Haynes King, who's not a great passer. Yeah, he had like 300 yards on Georgia, but I just think that was a different matchup for us, Georgia Tech in UGA versus UGA in Texas in the 8 overtimes.
It's
Mm-hmm. Hey, it looked like we lost King David for a minute, but hopefully he'll come back. Hopefully he'll come back. Let's see if we can get him back on here. There you go. There you go. We lost you for a quick second.
so yeah. Looking back at that game, of course, man, you watched it together, and
Mm-hmm.
you was pointing out things that Georgia was playing backups in that game.
They
So
were.
third and fourth string guys. So it just looks like in that game that they just wanted to be healthy at the end of that
Mm-hmm.
game, personally.
Mm-hmm.
So they did enough to win. So yeah, this game will be different. Georgia will be playing their top guys, and they probably gonna be ready to play. That's Kirby Smart normally have his guys motivated and amped up for these type games.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's hard to look back at the Georgia Tech and UMass games and say Georgia was this or that. Like I
Yeah.
said, they just probably going through the motions in those two games to get to this game.
And I hear a lot of the so-called experts. I don't know what make you a sports expert because you can read stats or whatever. I do the same thing, and I'm not considered the expert, but hey, it is what it is. I could care less. But everybody keeps saying Texas and Texas and A&M. But if you look at it, look at that game. Oh, Texas dominated A&M. A&M really didn't score it on the pick six, but Texas didn't score but 17 points. You know what I mean? So that let me know A&M defense was pretty solid. You didn't score but 17 points and you was in throw 3 or 4 interceptions. So now you coming into a game where you only scored 15 points against these guys. You know what I mean? So I truly think the SEC physicality, they beat A&M. They did. And they beat A&M because of quarterback playing some bad calls on Mike Elko. You take the points. He tried to go for 3 4th downs or something like that. So he cost his team. Oh, you just get some points on the board and regroup. But I'm thinking Texas A&M been in the SEC for some years now. And if they had better quarterback play, I think they would have really gave them boys a run for their money. But the physicality that they were putting on the defense was holding up pretty good. But that's like any team, like we say with Georgia, when Carson Beck was playing like trash, you can't keep your defense out there in all game long and expect to truly dominate somebody. Can you agree with that?
I can't agree with that, but watching the game, it did like Texas dominated both sides of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Just they seemed like they did push them around, but yeah, bad quarterback play, you typically not going to win the game.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you do think Texas pushing boys out all right? Because I saw it a little bit, but I didn't really. I don't think.
Did.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think it was an offensive line of scrimmage.
hmm And they say in Texas, offensive linemen are huge. They're some big boys. So our guys will be going up against some big guys, big strong Texas guys.
That's true, but we took advantage of it the first time. We'll
Mm-hmm.
sure come up with a scheme. I'm sure our coaching staff will come up with a scheme, hopefully, to take advantage of some of their weakness, and
Mm-hmm.
whether it's from stunts or just using our speed. We beat them a lot with speed last time with Michael Williams and Jalen Walker.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It, yeah, and then they come and saying that Texas been running the ball 30 and 40 sometimes the last game, so they committed to the run, and rightfully so. And then they saying Georgia having a problem with the run. See, I like when they talking big trash against Kirby. Kirby, like he get fired up and get his team motivated all week long. You know what I mean? Like he just pump that mess through the weight room that everybody is doubting him. You know what I mean? Do you see that? Do you think Kirby had them boys really fired up?
Typically, he does in these type games. Typically, he
Mm-hmm.
does. Yeah, but we definitely got to see it translate to the field from discipline of our guys. A lot of times, watching the game don't look like they was very disciplined. Don't look like they was on the same page with each other and in good communication. Which obviously Malachi said the same thing in one of his um, interviews.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, discipline gonna matter. But yeah, Kirby always gonna have them guys ready, pumped up, ready to run through a wall.
Yeah. Do you think we need better linebacker play, a better secondary play against Texas?
Probably secondary. Texas like to throw the ball down the field.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, probably more secondary play gonna have to be on point with their communication. And the front four got to stop the run. Like I say, Texas been running the ball better.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna probably try to run the ball against us, whether it's with the running backs or with Arch Manning.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to be very gap sound. Front four got to control the line of scrimmage and holding the edge.
Yeah. How much do you think Sark played Arch after looking at the Georgia Tech game?
Again, Abrew.
How much do you think Sark played Archie Manning, after watching that Georgia Tech game?
I believe we'll see the way he used him at A&M down in the red zone to try to get in the end zone. We'll start to see design runs towards red zone and maybe some third and mediums to try to get first downs. But yeah, I think we're going to see him quite a bit in design runs.
Texas don't usually blitz. They didn't blitz a whole lot on the first time. You think they'll throw more blitz at Beck, especially since he's been on a roll, not to throw interceptions the last three games?
There might be a few more. I don't know if they're over blitz, opposed to trying to play coverage and hopefully Beck make some bad decisions and throw into coverage.
Mm-hmm.
So you probably see some timely blitzes from here and there, but I think they're gonna probably play more coverage.
Your opinion? ETN playing?
That's a tough question. I would probably make if he play need to be 100%. I know he had cracked ribs, I believe, so we definitely gonna need him later on. So I would he got to be 100%. If I'm the coaching staff, if he's not 100%, I'm not gonna run him out there.
I got you. Now, if we win this game, which I'm predicting we will, we won't play again to New Year's. So we'll have about 3 weeks off the hill up. Now, if we don't win, we have to play December, I think, 21st, which is in 2 weeks. And then So that could be a strain. So that's what I'm saying. Do we throw this young man out there if he 80%, 70, 80%? Do we throw him out there to get over that hump to try to win this game? We you say well,
I,
as a
I
you
would
wouldn't
not.
sacrifice. Mm,
No, I would not.
okay.
I believe we have enough depth at the running back position. I believe we had one of the Robinsons come back in this previous game. We still got Frazier. We still
Hmm.
got what's the other guy name? Chambliss
Um.
maybe or is it Chambliss or
Yeah.
Chambliss again?
Yeah.
But one of the other running backs. We got plenty of depth there, so
Mhm.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, especially if we can hold him for the playoff and get ready for a chance. Especially if we can get past these guys and walk into the natty, because we're definitely gonna need ETN for the playoff. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hopefully we get past this game here. I'm feeling we should, but if not, we definitely gonna need him for the playoff. Um, I like Nate Frazier. I think he's a very strong running back, and he runs hard. I think he's young, and he was going through a little bit of stretch where he couldn't hold the ball himself. He was fumbling a little too much for my comfort. Did you think by him fumbling, did he hurt his confidence with the other coaches? Even though I know they planned him, but they planned him because he really all we got right now. But did you think he hurt the confidence um, with the coaches of giving him a heavy workload?
No, I believe he's fine. I believe they continue to believe in him. These things gonna happen as you go up in levels from high school to college. They're gonna happen. He'll learn from it. And getting these reps right now gonna just make him better. But he's the next guy to come out of running back you, so he'll
Hmm.
be fine. And I believe the coaches still believe in the young man.
Did Tate Rutledge help those guys? He's looking a lot better. When he came back, he was looking. He came back around that old Miss game, so he wasn't really healthy or in game shape. But he's starting to look a little bit more. Do you think the line is blocking more and giving Carson more time? That's why he probably hadn't threw as many picks because he got a little more time back there. Or you think it was just him making bad reads?
Probably a combination of many things. Yeah, combination of the line, not blocking. We had a lot of drop passes from receivers this year as well. And some of the decisions Carson made were bad, throwing into double and triple coverage. So it's a combination of probably all
Mhm.
those things combined into one. Um, from like say line play, trusting his receivers to be what they're supposed to be and catch the ball. So and some on him maybe forcing the
Mhm.
pass, trying to make a play for his team. When we don't need hero ball, we just need you to do your job.
Be solid. And also the wide receivers, man, hadn't helped him this year. We had more drops. I think we leading drops in FBS, if I'm not mistaken. Um, Now it don't help with us losing our number one and number two receiver. Number one receiver at the beginning of the year, then number two receiver like 2 or 3 weeks in. That really didn't help us. You know what I mean? So
Do we get him back this?
no, he won't be back. This look like King David left us again. Let's see if we can get him back on here, y'all. There you go, King David back. He they say he won't be back. He won't play until he go to court on December 10th. So the earliest we're having back is the next game. Oh,
So in the playoff.
yeah, this year to be the playoff. Yeah, I think we needed him this game, and I think we need him this game. Be honest with you, so we can stretch the field a little bit. I like love it, Dominic love it, but he's that. I thought he was a deep threat, but he more of a slot across the
Slot
middle.
guy.
Hmm.
Yeah. Arian Smith's supposed to be our deep guy, but his hands sometimes. Sometimes.
That boy hands don't work with the brain, brother. That boy, golly, bro. He fast is all get out.
Oh,
All get out.
we're
But
gonna
his
have to call him
hand,
Forrest Gump, man. He can run, Forrest Gump. He can run, but he can't catch it.
that boy surely fast though. But no, man, I if if he can hold on to the ball, Aaron Smith would be a dangerous man. Because they say he got track speed. He just can't. You don't know if he gonna catch it or not, but it's 40% chance he gonna catch that thing, bro. Every time they throw it to me, bro, I be like, well, I be looking like, oh, about 40%. When he catch it, I'm super excited, bro. I don't care if he get 1 yard, bro. I'm excited, bro. Just for 1 yard.
Just catch the ball.
Just catch the ball, man. Just catch it, man. So man, I ain't gonna hold you, King Day, man. Gonna give me your fun. I know you gave me us your final prediction earlier, but give us your final prediction one last time before we close this thing out, man.
34 Georgia, 30 Texas. Georgia wins this game and go into the playoff and get the first round bye.
I agree with you on that. I definitely agree with Georgia winning. I think this is uh, this is our backyard, and we played in the dome earlier this year against Clemson, and I'm predicting Georgia win 38-17. I don't even think it's gonna be close. I think I can sit back and eat me some chicken wings and not even stress this game, man. If someone was to transpire, hey, it is what it is. But I know me and we'll be pinging each other throughout the game. You know what I mean? Seeing what's going on.
Absolutely.
If that thing closed, I'm gonna send you about 5 texts, bro. I'm gonna send you about 5 texts if that thing closed. I ain't gonna be able to take it.
And probably vice versa. I hope you were right with this and it'd be a blowout.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So once again, man, this is Drop On Sports, man, with King David Abrew, and we're out, man. You have a good one, my brother.
All right, you too, Abrew. Let's go, dogs.
Go Dogs.